Hey guys, and welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. Today we are going to be playing some Tarkin Aphra. It's a fun deck. I think it's actually got a really solid place in any meta that involves a lot of two-character decks. Obviously, if we're looking at a three-character deck meta, um, it can really suffer just from the indirect damage not being able to finish off anyone. Um, what? Okay, I guess Aphrodite don't work. That's weird. But we'll find the Aphrodite search. Yeah, so I really do like the deck. It's felt a lot better than I thought it would be. I think the biggest thing is that it really has like a 13 HP Tarkin because the roll off in the deck is so nuts. Both your characters have 3/2 sides. Um, so you're basically always getting the starting shields. Why is it so hard to find things sometimes? I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. Do they not? Where are you? There you are. Um, yeah, so let's look at this mulligan. I'm really not looking for this at all. Oh, that's so bad. I almost have to toss back everything just because um, I have to draw one cost. What? Why is... I don't get why it went all the way over there to the bag when I dropped it above the deck. Okay, that's so much better. Um, yeah, so you need one drops early because you need to be able to trigger Tarkin's ability reliably. Um, so let's look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As I said, this roll off is insane. So, um, yeah, we'll just take his. It's a do nothing battlefield. So I don't know why I'm running Docking Bay. That seems a little bit foolish. Um, like awfully risky. I should just be running a no benefit battlefield. Um, I don't really care if he deals um an extra damage here. Um, well, like if he pays for that 3-for-1. Um, because it won't. It's just so cost and resource inefficient compared to like a 2-side that I view it as a win if he resolves that 3-for-1 rather than like dropping a 2-cost upgrade. As you can see, we roll that double discard side on Tarkin, which is ridiculously good. That's another reason why this deck actually has a chance, is it's kind of a combo deck where you're trying to get out flanking maneuver and things like that, and the double discard combined with the double shield sides on Afra actually make for a lot of like natural inherent survivability that allow them to survive longer than they have a right to. Um, okay, so he does go ahead and deal that 3 there. I am perfectly okay with that. He probably rolled out Boba first to see if he did the special. And he probably doesn't have a 2-drop, or he probably would have dropped it. It's a lot of resources, which I'm just fine with, I believe. I mean, I could theoretically drop an interrogation droid uh, and the supply line this turn, but I kind of do want to trigger Tarkin's ability every turn. So, um, okay, that's interesting. So he can flip that to 2 if he wants to. I think I'll just roll out the supply droid, or whatever, the probe droid. Supply droid. That's right, guys. I got myself a supply droid. So yeah, not a good turn for this Boba Kalas deck. I'm surprised that he didn't leave the one and just power action it. Um, let's try this drop the supply line. If you're curious why I dropped the supply line and not the probe droid, it's because it has resource sides, and that's what I'm likely going to Tarkin with this turn. So yeah, there we go. I don't have to. Ooh, okay, he's gonna discard me one. Um, discard this. Well, I could just take 2 resources. Um, so I can drop that guy. Then I'll roll this guy out first to see if I hit anything useful. I don't, so I'm gonna discard this to. I think I might keep the disrupt, but we'll see. I kind of want something better. Um, that was lucky. And then we'll resolve these for 2 more resources. That was really, really lucky reroll. I was kind of hoping for that, just because like I saw no reason to hold on to my cards. And like the one disrupt to go from like a 4 resource turn for him to a 5 resource turn wasn't really a difference. But getting that lucky was great. I'm happy with it. We have bubble shields here. This guy's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" We'll be like, "I'm playing a bubble shield." Oh right, it's ambush. Okay, now I dropped the bubble shield. I should have 5 resources. Yeah, I can crash landing. The reason why you're on bubble shield is because you have ET1, dangerous maneuver, and crash landing all cause indirect damage to yourself. Oh, oh gosh. Uh, and you run those cards because they make your deck smaller. I'm coming right back at him with that. I think I'll get rid of. Um, I don't know. I don't really need more money, and having him remove one of his own dice is nice for me, anyways. All of his dice deal a lot of damage. They'll have like multiple damage dice sides on them. But yeah, as I was saying, you have multiple cards that deal indirect damage to yourself, so essentially the Bubble Shield just pay 1, heal 3, and against indirect decks, it would be even more nuts. We're gonna roll on Tarkin. He's gonna roll that double discard again like a boss. And the double focus should turn out nicely. Um, Power him, I'd just reroll. So yeah, we have a lot of damage coming in. I'll just discard, get rid of that. Don't want him to interact with us at all. I'm not too concerned. I should have just activated Probe Droid to do that. I'm so dumb. Look at me, guys. Such a scrub. Ooh, that double shield side is nice. Up to the 3 for 1. It's gonna deal the 3. And now I can basically do whatever I'd like. Um, Yeah, I can't believe I didn't probe droid. Tarkin's dice are so much better on the reroll than or I mean interrogation droid, than the interrogation droid's dice. And I could have just hit that hit. I knew he had an event. I don't know what I was doing. Interesting. He's going for the luck play. It's a resource. Not bad for him. But now I can do whatever I want. We'll activate this guy. And we will play this guy. Um, we'll roll him out. I think what we want to do here is kind of hard to decide. Well, we're gonna play the bubble shield. Another bubble shield for what? Um, and then I could get a resource over here. Use those to do that and take 2 shields. I could blank that and 2 shields. I think, yeah. So we'll go blank and 2 shields. Resolve 2 shields. Heal 4 indirect with Tarkin. Disrupt 1. Yeah, I don't see why we don't just deal 1 more there. And then we'll ready up. Yeah, so it's going about as well as like I'd care to have it go. We just drew our flanking maneuvers, so that's kind of nice. Tarkin is surviving. The biggest thing is, can I keep Tarkin alive this turn? If I can, then I think I just straight win. Oh, no. Oops. That's unique. You can't have 2 bow rifles. It'd be cool if you could, I guess. Is fine. So yeah, I think that this game is pretty much should just be a win at this point. You can keep. Doesn't matter to me. Let's roll out Tarkin. Ha! I'm skilled. Rolling that 4 discard there is nuts. Because now I should be able to just combo him this turn. Heck, I could almost play 2 flanking maneuvers. Nah, I can basically play 2 flanking maneuvers. He's gonna doubt. He's gonna be a 1 focus. And then I'll discard 2. Ooh-wee. Get rid of 2 removal cards. That's so beautiful, guys. This game's good. I'm gonna have 5 support dice, potentially 6. um, potentially 6. And then I'm gonna be able to Tarkin afterwards. So let's roll an Afra, because Afra's dice are the dice that I can actually. He doesn't like you because I need the support dice in my pool um, for the flanking maneuver. Man, we're gonna deal 10 with these. It's gonna be so good. And I can draw a card with PT1, so Um, so you can flip to a 3-for-1 with that. So I think that would be what, 5 damage? 1, 2, 3. So it doesn't kill me. He can do the reroll effect though. Um, how am I gonna keep him alive? Is the real question. I don't really have great options here except for hoping to draw another removal. I mean, I can save him right now. The thing I'm concerned about is him claiming the battlefield and just um, rolling into damage and killing Tarkin before I can Tarkin ability. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um, the other option is I could just Tarkin ability now with Afra's dice, actually. Um, and that should be one game then. Yeah, so it's kind of a rough matchup for him playing a 2-character deck into Tarkin. He's also not playing like the most amazing deck in the world. So just a BT one. Nothing cool. And you can see the bubble shield saving me health. It would have been nice if I'd drawn into crash landings or no. Mm, your turn. Nice, so he's gonna roll out resource again on the claim. Better than damage. I guess I could have saved Tarkin. Um, but let's just get this over with. My opponent will not know what hit him. 1, 3, 4, 5, and he's got, yeah. So and then one more over there. So yeah, that's how the deck works. I found it to be incredibly good against 2-character decks. Um, I found it to be incredibly good against 2-character decks, and pretty decent into 3-character decks. Into 3-character decks, you need like that great flanking maneuver to pick off their key character. Like if it's like a protect the 1-character deck, and you can just flanking maneuver for 6 to them, it kind of sucks for them to deal with that. I had a weird game there where I rolled lots of resources. I rolled a lot of double discards, but I don't know. The dice are just good. Like look at the dice on these characters. I don't know if you can see this very well, but like 2, 2, 2. Like the 2 indirect seems bad, but it's actually good in a straight indirect deck. The 2 discard is like nuts for keeping characters alive, and then this 2 indirect is once again decent, and then 2 shield is super good, like at keeping Tarkin alive. So I mean, you have these strategies in this deck where if you drop early Hunker downs onto what's her face Afra, and then you can like dangerous maneuver to deal the indirect into the shields that you have on Hunker downs, and then draw a card, dropping the bubble shields and then crash landing into the bubble shields. Um, Basically, those 4 cards just allow you to have a 26 card deck while also keeping Tarkin alive. And as you can see, the Tarkin ability is important for just hitting that critical damage. And then like the 26 card deck allows you to draw into your flanking maneuvers, and into your free for alls, which we didn't see that game, but that's another option for all your support dice, like how do you deal damage. You can actually, like, flanking maneuver doesn't remove the dice from the pool, so you can go like flanking maneuver into a free for all, so you deal like 5 direct damage, and then pay 1 to remove all 5 of those dice and deal 5 indirect. So all those like stupid interrogation droids and probe droids and supply lines that don't have damage sides are suddenly damaged. And then, yeah, the biggest thing in this deck is like BT1. He's so nuts if you can get him. Once again, that's another like draw mechanic to just let you draw through your deck. And then you have a lot of zero cost cards in Doubt, and He Doesn't Like You, in the Crash Landing, Dangerous Maneuver, that all just keep Tarkin alive, just because like as long as Tarkin is alive, you're dealing so much damage. And then yeah, and then you just finish off with Flanking Maneuver. Tangle is a great card in a shield heavy meta. It's just like a good way to conserve. Like I don't need to run tons of like 1 die removal if I can just draw an Entangle in my hand and pay 2 resources to remove 2 dice. So it's just a resource, like a card conservation technique. Like it's good at that. It does 2 things. It's just 1 resource for one die, but it is combining that into a single card to do it twice, which is nice. And with specials in the meta, you can get big dice despite the limit of 3. Big as in like important dice. But yeah, it's a very fun deck. I really like it. Yeah, and just I'm shocked at how like I don't know. As I said like earlier, also Tarkin's always 13 HP because he always win the roll off in this deck. And it's really, really fun. So I'd highly encourage you guys to pick up this deck, try it out. The list is still changing. I'm still trying to figure out what I really want in here. But it feels pretty good where it's at. Like, I'm happy with the deck. So, yeah. Let me know if you guys like this video. And until next time.